Okay, good. We're recording. Howdy YouTube and Stream Chat. I decided to let's just record this and I'll explain what the setup is because the Blood Bowl 2 World Cup is currently ongoing and you can get a slot 1 out of 64 in a few different ways. You can either play in a private league, which I'm not doing, or you can play in the World Cup ladder season 1, 2, or 3, and they all run for a month. And the first one started on the 11th. It's currently the 15th. And basically, the setup is you get to play at most 20 games. And whoever's at top 5 over here will get a slot into the World Cup. That's how it works. And that also means that basically, you need to win 20 games in a row with one team to have a shot at getting into the World Cup. As we can see here, there's currently not anyone that's been able to do that, but that's hardly surprising. The season's only been live for 5 days, so it is going to happen. And then it's a question of trying to pick a team that works. And because there are 3 seasons, I'm going to try my best to try hard. I have no expectation of actually getting into the World Cup. I don't think that's happening, but I'm going to give it a try, and I will probably... If I lose early on, I will discard my team, and then maybe I won't have another try the same month. We'll see. If I lose a game in game 1 or 2, I'll probably switch teams. So my idea at the moment is looking at this here, and is that normally when you're playing in a smaller league, getting a team at a higher team value isn't really like that's a good thing, because getting inducement money is usually worse than just having the skills, right? Like a TV 2000 team is generally going to perform a lot better than a TV 1000 team with the inducement to go up against a TV 2000 team. However, because this is probably going to be matchmaking based on team value, which I assume, because there's no reason it wouldn't be, I'm thinking I should go with a team that's good at the start and doesn't need high team value to get really good. I mean, to win games. And I think, and this might very well come back and bite me in the ass, I'm thinking I am going to do some tries in later seasons or something similar, or even in this season with High Elves or Dark Elves. Just generally, I think those are the teams I will perform the best with, because there's also, if a lot of people get up to 20 wins, no draws, no losses, it's going to come down to, I think it is touchdown differences, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't double checked the rules. So scoring is actually important. And so my plan is actually to run with Dorfs starting out. And the reason I'm thinking Dorfs is that I can keep them at really low team value without too much effort. If I get Dorfs that get too many skills, I'm just going to boot them and lower my team value that way. Also, the secondary reason, and this is the part I feel really dirty about, because I'm totally fine with fudging like team values and stuff like that. But I mean fudging, and by that I mean kicking pieces when they're too good. I'm fine with that. But Dwarves are currently, in my mind, the team that gets the most out of stadium enhancements. And stadium enhancements do not contribute to team value. So getting a stadium enhancement, in this case, the bribe, I get an extra edge, which I wouldn't have otherwise. If I was playing Dark Elves, there isn't really a stadium enhancement that would be as good. But so that's what we're going to try. And it might be horribly boring, and I might be really sad, and I might lose because I can't keep my concentration up, or I'm unlucky. There's a bunch of different reasons. But we're going to start with Dwarfs and see how it goes. Now to make a team. Okay, and finally, for both Twitch and YouTube, here's the team we're going with. We're going with the subscribers, even though I currently don't have any subscribers because contract issues. These are all names from people in Twitch chat. We're going with Dwarves, 2 Blitzers, 2 Troll Slayers, 2 Runners, and then 5 Longbeards. And we are not getting ourselves an Apo right now. It's probably going to be our first buy, but having 3 rerolls more important. That's what we're going with. Easy peasy. I'm sure it'll do great. Hooray. So let's get into playing a league. And find the surf... Ah, did the wrong thing. Join a league. Multiplayer. Register for the World Cup. Hooray! Okay, let's do this.